You know, still to this day, I still want to start my videos, especially when I'm talking about Disney. Hello, my Disney Genie family. I don't think Disney Genie, that like saying that name, that line will ever go away for me. I don't know why, it just resonates so much to like my core. I don't know. Here's the thing, you guys. I'm at home. My kids are outside playing. My husband is working late tonight, and I honestly wanted to create the most real environment ever. Like that has definitely been like my thing. I got a dog. I'm pretty sure if you can see him, is he right there? He's right next to the pillow. So oh, this is him right here. That's a dog. I have another dog right here. Here, I will get a little video for you guys. He is wore out because he was just outside. You can even see like the little mud on the blanket. The poor thing is wore out. It has been so nice today. But going back to what I was saying before I go Chip and Dale crazy, I wanted to create like the most real environment. And what I mean by that is I love to make real and authentic videos. The most real videos I feel is when we're at Disney, because we are very much in the moment. We are hot and we are sweaty and we are doing all the family things. And I'm sure at some point there was a meltdown, a freak out. No, those things are very real. Someone could be filming a video and they are hiding all of those things if they're not telling it to you. It happens with us. But I wanted to create an environment of what I do when my friends say they want help with Disney, they're going to Disney. I always invite them over, or I always invite them to, let's go to dinner, let's have drinks, let's talk about it. And I kind of want to do that in a reverse way of me sharing with you guys on my trip announcements, what I have planned on my itinerary, what I think is gonna work and what I don't think is gonna work, and all the things that we're trying new too, because I've gone to Disney a bunch of times. I'm completely lost count at this point, but I'm also not saying that I go to Disney all the time and I'm an annual pass holder and I'm Disney Vacation Club and like I know everything about Disney. That is not me. I don't know everything about Disney, and there's a million things that I have not tried that I'm gonna be trying to try more things. So just know that you're always gonna get nothing but realness with me. Like I am just another mama, another girl, another friend who is here to help you and just is gonna be so excited if you guys are going on your trip. But I also like to share mine in the sense that I feel it really does help you guys. I talked to you guys on Instagram and you guys very much said this same thing, that you love separate trip announcements videos because of the fact that you can refer back when you're planning your trips and looking at the things that I had planned and what worked and what didn't work compared to the vlogs. A lot of times they're very different, but it's always a starting point. So I have my phone ready. I need to grab my planner and I need to share our itinerary because there's a lot of things that are not in my phone that are written on my planner that I just need to grab to have as fresh notes for you guys. So give me 1 second and I will grab that. So like I said before, I do this with my friends do this with me. It's just a starting point to kind of hear like what works, what doesn't. And I honestly, listen, I went to the level of, I came home, like we just got done with school. It's a Thursday night. I had talked to you guys on Instagram very briefly today. I'm home now. It is the end of the day. I'm done working, but I wanted to, like I said, share this friend to friend, bestie to bestie. Cozy socks are on and a massively I've taken oversized sweatshirts to the next level. I mean, we are wearing a 2X now and I am like a medium or a large. It is next level comfortable, but like these are the things that I plan on wearing to Disney. I'm not doing like a dress and no. If I could just wear a flip-flop the whole time, most of the time I do, I would. Okay, so also got a new Stanley today. I have not had very much water today, so I'm gonna be trying to stay on top of this. I'm trying to have 3 these days and I've only had 2. So fingers crossed we can get through it. So keep in mind too, like I said, we are Disney Vacation Club owners and we are all annual pass holders now. I was just the only one in my family that was an annual pass holder because I had girls trips and stuff like that. This year, we just decided to go and get it for everybody, and I'm already like doing the math where we're getting our monies back. We are going for a total of 5 nights and we are going Sunday to Friday, and it's just kind of how I could work it out because honestly this was a very last minute vacation. I do not recommend doing that for a Disney vacation, especially for your first one, but I did that. I've been a lot, I'm more comfortable with it, but also too, I started with us in a different room at a different hotel every single night, and I was able to modify until all of us could stay in one room the entire night. So this has changed quite a bit, and that everything is always subject to change, so know that. I always recommend first flight out, we are flying Spirit Airlines. I love Spirit Airlines. I have no problems with it, but I know how things work. I know what I need to pay for, what I don't need to pay for. So I did already pay for my luggage. I always do those things ahead of time. If you guys want like travel tips, like as far as like airplane travel, road trip travel, I've done it both. let me know. We will be leaving Houston at 5:15. We depart from Houston at 5:15 in the morning, and I believe we land at like 7:30 in Orlando. We will be taking an Uber, actually Lyft. You know what, this time I might honestly try Uber. It depends on if I have free rides with Lyft. If I have free rides with Lyft, I'll probably be riding with Lyft, but I do want to start trying Uber because of the fact that I'm hearing as having better cars. The people, all the drivers and everyone that I've ever had with Lyft has been amazing. I love them, and it has been a very good, clean, safe ride. However, there used to be standards with older cars, newer cars. They would all have leather. They've gotten creative these last couple years, so we might change it up a little bit. We'll be staying our entire stay in a deluxe studio at Saratoga Springs Resort. I also got us a standard room. We did not get a preferred room. So that is a very large resort, so I know what I'm getting in for, but no, with Saratoga Springs, it is huge. It is a huge, huge resort. So a preferred, you might want to look into that, but that's where we're starting. We already have park reservations for Epcot. With our annual pass, you do get park hopper tickets. Park hopping at time of travel and time of filming, park hopper can now start at 9 a.m. So we will be park a hopping. I am going to try and get us I don't think I'm gonna do a boarding group. I think I'm gonna do an individual lightning lane attraction, which means I'm paying an additional cost for us to go and ride Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going to Epcot, so that park individual lightning lane attraction, so a fancy ride, an additional cost attraction is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy. So the only other way to ride Guardians of the Galaxy is to get a virtual boarding group, which is at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. I'm an hour behind Orlando, so I could still get it because we have a park reservation in that day. I need a park reservation that day, and so I could get it from home technically at 6 a.m. because I am an hour behind where it'll be 7 a.m. Orlando, 6 a.m. Houston. Follow me? We good? If not, rewind and go a minute back. And then also too, I have dining reservations. I always recommend, if you can, if it is within the budget, try and do a dining reservation. One table service restaurant every day. If you don't have a full, kitchen in that, I would recommend having a sit down meal. I prefer it for dinner. That's usually my favorite because I'm not in the parks typically in the heat of the day. That everything is subject to change, but my favorite is to do a dinner, like table service dinner reservation somewhere. Tony's to Topolino's, you pick. We have dinner reservations at Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary Resort. I've been there before on my July girls trip. It was phenomenal, which means that we're probably going to be going over to Magic Kingdom at some point in the afternoon. I do anticipate us taking a little bit of a break in the afternoon. Hopefully we can get our room a little bit earlier. Guaranteed to have your room by 4 p.m. at any Walt Disney World Resort if you're staying on property. Rooms are guaranteed to be available, but I hate saying guaranteed because they're really not guaranteed. I have gotten my room after 4 o'clock. Things happen. This happens to every hotel. So I'm hoping that we're gonna be taking a break throughout the day and having like a little downtime, relax, even if we're just laying in the bed chilling. I am hoping us to do that and then maybe go to Magic Kingdom after dinner. I can also get us a Tron virtual queue or individual lightning lane attraction, no cost for Tron. I probably am going to be trying to do that at that 1 o'clock hour, so know that. The next day, going to be Monday, we have a private event at Hollywood Studios that day. So a private event is an additional cost ticket attraction for us because we are annual pass holders. Or if you don't have a park ticket that day, a private event party is amazing. They're called the after hours parties. Mickey's Not So Scary. There's a ton of different options for ones. We're going to the after hours party at Hollywood Studios. They're a private ticketed event, which means there is a fraction of the people in those parks. And it is a limited amount of people that can get it. Once they sell out, they sell out. I'm curious if they are sold out. If they are not sold out, you're in for an especially good night. So just know that. Because we won't have anything during the day, our plan was to just have a relaxing pool day. It is gonna be chillier from what I'm seeing in the weather, so I don't think we're gonna have as many pool moments. And the pools are heated. Okay, let's try this again. Kids just came in and they were all hot and sweaty and stuff like that, so now they're going to hang out upstairs. Okay, so we have the private event party at Hollywood Studios. We are going to Magic Kingdom. So I do have park reservations for us for Magic Kingdom. We might just go for a couple hours in the morning and then come back. We might go for an hour. We might go for 6 hours. You just never know. I made the park reservation just in case because that is a day that we are required to have a park reservation at one of the parks in order to be able to enter. And then like I said, we have have an after hours party at Hollywood Studios. You can get in for early entry at 7 o'clock, and I think the party officially starts at 10. Park close, I believe, at 9. This is all rough numbers. This is not exact. And then we have reservations at Topolino's Terrace before. So my goal is that we go ideally to rope drop. I don't know if we'll be rope dropping Magic Kingdom and then leaving at like noon again. Relaxing, taking a break, maybe go to the pool for a couple hours, but honestly, just recharging our soul, cooling down. I'm sure it's gonna be warm of some kind, but just it's our unwind time. We don't like it being in the park. I literally call it the chaotic hour. It's just too much. I don't do it, or I typically don't do it, and then we'll go and head out. We'll go straight to Topolino's, have a wonderful dinner. Again, that was on my girls trip. I will link that video. It was amazing. We have that at 5:05. I allotted like 2 hours, and then we can go to the park. Again, too, since we're annual pass holders, we don't have to get in the line. As far as I'm understanding, again, don't quote me. Nothing on YouTube you should ever quote. You quote Disney. Don't ever quote a YouTuber. As far as I understand, I can get my wristband with guest services, or right before, there's always like people right there and everything, or there's a separate area to where you can get a wristband for the after hours event, because you have to have a wristband to be able to stay in the parks after park close, which I believe is at 9. And then it's like limbo hour while they're kicking everybody out, and Fantasmic is getting over with. They will be able to leave the park, and then the party starts. Free ice cream, popcorn, pop, soda, whatever you want to call it. It's all free. All of like the Mickey bars, the Mickey ice cream sandwiches, there's a fruit bar, there's, you know, the bottled sodas or water bottles, and popcorn is all free and unlimited. You just keep snacking and eating. So those parties, I honestly feel like I should do a video solely on an after hours party or the private ticket event through Disney. I'll do that. Actually, I promise you guys, I will do that when I get back, because then I can show you guys tons of footage, give you details. And I've been to several of them for all of the different seasons. We've been to, now we will have been doing one of every kind at every single park. So just know that. So yeah, so then that I believe the party goes till I believe 1 o'clock in the morning. So midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. Again, times I'm not exactly sure. And then because we're gonna probably have a late night, we're gonna be into day 3 then on Tuesday, the next day. We are going to have a down day, sleep in, and we're gonna go to Disney Springs. Also, this is Harley. He's coming, and he is wearing a onesie because he's got allergies and he's getting over a little skin infection. So if you see him in a little onesie, it's to enclose his stomach and everything. Hello, Rue. I'm really trying to get through this video because I am a talker. I know, hello. No one's laughing at you. Don't laugh at him. No one's laughing at you. You look handsome, and that's why he hasn't gotten a haircut either, because he's Afro puppy, and he's gonna start getting warm here because it's hot. Okay, I'm rambling. So on Tuesday, we're gonna be exhausted, so we're gonna sleep in. I'm already planning on us getting like some kind of food delivery, cereals, the necessity little things. Bro, I need a minute. Do I stink or is it good? Lick me if it's good. Is it good? I got a little kiss. I'm good. Okay. And then this is my first time ever going to Moonlight Magic. So, and the only way, bro, you gotta sit down. No, you can't sit on my lap, bud. I got papers and phones and everything else. The only way to go, and I'm sorry, this is just, again, this is mom life, dog life. The only way to go, I really need you to sit down. Can you just lay? Can you lay? Sit. There, okay. He's gonna want on my lap. Don't jump. No, don't slide either. Can you go sit by your brother or something? Yep, okay, in the lap. Okay, here we go. I'm trying here, you guys. I'm trying so hard. I'm dyslexic and I have ADHD. So this is not helping. Okay. So the after hour, the Moonlight Magic event is only for Disney Vacation Club members who own direct. So we bought our Disney Vacation Club contract directly through Disney. So then we get discounts and perks and everything. And this is a free ticketed event for Disney Vacation Club owners. We were able to get 5. I only need 4. So I grabbed 5 and thinking maybe my mom will want to come last minute, but she can't come. So I need to give that one back. We will be there, I think, think that goes until midnight or something. We have our own show that we will have. We have different snacks. I think I might do a video just on that night because it's all going to be so new and exciting, and it is very different. It's similar but very different from the after hours parties, and you know, again, Mickey's Very Merry, all of that, Boo Bash, it's all very different. So I'm very excited for that, and that's almost our halfway point. That's a third of the way into the trip, so it's gonna be just waves of excitement. Wednesday, here is the one thing that we have. We have park reservations for Epcot. This is our one and only day to where we have no after hours party. So besides our travel days. So we have it's gonna be our normal Disney day for us, but we're gonna be park hopping. So we are going to be doing Hollywood Studios in the morning and then Epcot at night. So somewhere in there, a couple of these, the midweek park days, we don't have to have park reservations for annual pass holders. And that is because it is called good to go days. So only for annual pass holders. We don't, on certain days of the month and certain days of the years, we don't have to make park reservations because we have these circle days on the calendar for us, and it says good to go. You can just go when you want to go where you want to go. It's just like the good old days. So I'm very excited about that. And I originally had Epcot in the morning and Hollywood Studios at night. The reason why I switched it is because if you guys know, I love Epcot at night. It fills the love cup so much. So I wanted to do that. And here's also the thing. We also had dining reservations at Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. I'm gonna cancel it. Here's my reason why. My kids, I'm still in that season of life to where my kids are a little bit of picky eaters. So to spend in the 40s for a kid's meal and then 60s for an adult meal, I think it is worth it. I do. I really do. And I still haven't even canceled the reservation, to be honest, because I'm on the fence. The reason why is things are a little different for us now. My son is now 10 years old, so that is considered adults. We're out of the kid phase at kid pricing at Disney. Really the only pricing that is different for us is our meals at restaurants like this, that it's, you know, kids is one price, adults is one price. I think it is a really cool thing, and my son would absolutely love it. I feel like I said this earlier today. Toy Story is his, it's his movie, you know, like that is just the OG Toy Story. I mean, really all 4, soon to be 5, is just what he loves. Like he really, really does love it, but they don't eat barbecue. That's the thing. Like, and so we're gonna pay for turkey and macaroni and cheese. For him, I don't see, it's like $65, $64.95, somewhere around there. Prices always change too. And this season of life, I don't think we're gonna go this round. We have Topolino's, which is less expensive, and I think the food was gonna be better. We have Steakhouse 71. I asked him if there was something else that he would really like to do that day for a meal, and he said the drive-in, which he's talking about Sci-Fi Dine. Sci-Fi Dine-In is a middle of the road quality wise. It is more an immersive experience. It's really cool. I'm hoping that we can get up on the walk-up wait list and we can go ahead. It's really not that bad for pricing. It's just a really cool thing, and a lot of times you can sit in these cars and it's like 2x2, and then they have some where it's like a 3-row or a 2-row or a 4-row or a 3-row, so you can fit like 4 people or 6 people in these cars, in these like vintage cars, but they're like tables and you're literally at a drive-in. The pricing is really good. The food, from what I understand, I've never ate there, is mediocre. But here's the thing, is I am a for real eater. I am totally fine with a burger and fries. Fried pickles, they say the fried pickles are fantastic. Oh, done. If you saw my Instagram today, you would very much know. One of my followers even, and one of my besties, she even said, she's just like, there was a pickle jar and I was showing like my little snack because I've had weird snacks lately, and no, I am not pregnant, but I had this giant jar of pickles, and there was a fork, like a metal fork that was sticking out of it because I was like making them individually as I went. She thought the fork was a straw. She's like, why did I instantly think? She is my person. She loves pickles. I love pickles. We were just on the same page. I just loved it. But that is one thing that we're gonna try and do, is I'm trying to get us on the walk-up wait list for Sci-Fi Dine-In, and I think that would be really good. It's one of those places that I've always say I wanna bring my dad, and so I don't go. Getting my dad to come to the parks is really hard. Like, I think he'll come for like a day for a couple hours and he's good. He loves rides. Okay, we're back to this. Hi. Okay, so that's kind of our day. It is gonna be a very whimsical day. That is for sure. This is the one and only days though that I know for sure that we are going to be doing Genie. So, which is the Fast Pass, the new paid Fast Pass system. It's the only way to get lightning lanes, which are Fast Passes. But every other day I will be trying to get boarding groups and individual lightning lanes, one of the two for whichever parks that we're going to. So whether it be Tron or Guardians, kind of each one of these days I'm either going to Magic Kingdom or Epcot or both. I'll be trying for those. Also though, I will say this night, as of right now, and I am dyslexic again, so this, I could be looking at this wrong, but I do believe that night there is what is called extended evening hours for deluxe resort guests. So if you are staying at a deluxe resort or a deluxe villa resort, which we are, they have what's called extended evening hours. So it's like 2 to 4 hours, somewhere around there. I think this one is from 9 to midnight, somewhere around there. It's, like I said, 2 to 4 hours, and it's no additional cost if you have a park hopper, if you have a ticket that night to that park, or a park hopper that you can hop over, which we would hop over, back over to Magic Kingdom, because we are not planning on being there that day. But it's just for a couple extra hours that night that we can go, and there's very few people again in the park, because it's, again, it's only deluxe guests. So super, super cool. And then also to the next day, which is Thursday, we have after hours party at Magic Kingdom. So same kind of thing, and it starts around the same time, then goes till midnight or 1 o'clock. Same thing as far as like free snacks and that. We do have park reservations for Epcot in the morning, and we have lunch reservations for Tepatado, like something like that. Tepinetto, I think is how you pronounce it, but I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. And then it's a hibachi place, which is really cool, and the Japan Pavilion of Epcot. So we've never done hibachi at Epcot, or we've never done hibachi at Disney in Florida. Actually, I have in Florida, but not in the Orlando area, let's say. Definitely not at Disney. And my son loves hibachi, so I'm excited to try that. And that's, his birthday was in December, so I always try and get them to, for their birthdays, like they pick a special restaurant. So that's kind of what we picked for that one. And then we'll be going for the party later on that night. And then we have our travel day home, which is on Friday, and I just made us park reservations for Hollywood Studios. I have no dining reservations that day. I believe our flight is at like 5:15 or 5:30 that evening. We'll go for like the first part of the day, and then when we normally leave, we'll be leaving to head to the airport because we have to pick up our suitcases. We'll be dropping our luggage once we check out of our room. Checkout is at 11, I believe. We'll be bringing our luggage to Bell Services, which is at the Carousel House. It's the main lobby. It's right by the main lobby, and just outside by like valet and that, there is what's called Bell Services, and they will hold your luggage if your room is not done. We plan on doing that, or on the back half when you're trying to leave but you're gonna head up to the parks, or you're just gonna have a pool day or whatever. They can accommodate and hold all your things for you. If you need to get in and out, they give you a little card. It's no big deal. You can access it whenever you need to, and like I said, they'll hold it for you free of charge. The only thing that I do is I tip per bag, so $1 to $2, typically about $2 per bag that I have them take care of for me is what I tip them. And then we fly home back on Spirit Airlines. So I hope I wrap this up. Oh my gosh, and I hope it is not too chaotic of a video, because my brain, oh man, I mean, between the dog and my ADHD and Chip and Dale, I hope that made sense. If it did not make sense, do me a favor and let me know in those comments down below. Any questions you would have, please let me know. I am not a travel agent. I do not get paid by Disney. I am this big, and this is just girl to girl, friend to friend, mom to mom, whoever you might be. You are a friend of mine, and I am happy to help you. So please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help support the channel when you guys comment and like the video. I know it's probably repetitive that you guys hear that all the time, but it really does help promote our channels and our little businesses that we have here. But do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.